Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When we are going through the experiences of our life, good or bad, where is our attention? See, like the other day, I was in somebody's house and I wanted to do some internet on somebody's laptop. So I said, kindly give me a tissue paper, little wet, so I can clean your laptop screen. It is very dirty. He said, how do you see it is dirty? I said, you have never touched it. It's so dirty. But I can't see. I said, because your attention is not on the screen. Your attention is what is shown on the screen. Exactly the same way. When you are looking into the mirror, you don't see the dirtiness of the mirror. Because attention is on the image. In the same manner, this world is nothing but Paramatma. Ishavasya sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjita magrudakasya siddhanam. The divine presence we are not able to comprehend and experience because our attention is on the non-essentials. Non-essentials are names and forms. And when we get lost in names and forms, we miss the joy of life. For example, there was one man, a husband, poor husband. Husbands are always poor. And he was really poor. So he happened to go to a jeweler and he said, I am in need of money. So only thing that I have is my wedding ring. Please keep it for 15 days, give me some money, I'll return it, don't sell it. So the jeweler is realized in gold. So he said, okay, he took that ring and then started rubbing it on the philosopher's stone. You know, the stone on which gold is tested is called a shaligram. See? Gold can draw a line only on shaligram, not only on any inorganic stone. And shaligram is an organic stone found in Gandaki river in Nepal. I had been there a number of times. So he took that ring and started rubbing it. The moment he started rubbing it, this poor husband said, oh, don't do that. It is my emotional thing that I am giving you. And you are scratching it against the stone. So the jeweler said, you, your wife, your marriage and your poverty and your emotions you keep. I am interested in gold. See, the object remains the same. But one is giving importance to the name, form and so many things. And the other is giving importance to the reality called as the gold. The payment is made not for the wedding ring. See, payment is made for the gold, not for your emotions. In the same manner, when we are looking at this world, where is our attention? Our attention is directed towards the non-essentials. And therefore, in this world, we all suffer for no reason. See, friends, it is for this reason Bhagavad Gita talks to us on various topics. Like many people, you know, these days, yoga is the word which is most corrupted and most used word. So one person asked me, you must have heard it, hot yoga, H-O-T, hot yoga. It's a very big word in USA and the European countries. hot yoga. They create artificial high temperature, humidity, and ask you to do all acrobatics. And when we start perspiring, those people feel, I have done a yoga. So one person asked me, Swamiji, you are a student of yoga. Is there something called as hot yoga? We have not heard. This man has newly started. What is this? I said, look here, it is there. Original word is Hatha Yoga. But the one who started is a Bengali. And for a Bengali, A is pronounced as O. So Hatha Yoga becomes Hot Yoga. It is actually Hatha Yoga. Therefore, this yoga has become such a funny thing. Bhagavad Gita talks about not one, not two, 1.5 dozen yoga, 18 yogas. Starting from Arjuna Vishada Yogona. See, what is the Vishada tragedy? How the tragedy can be the yoga? See, be attentive. There is one very beautiful share I remember. Those of you who understand Urdu, enjoy. Those who don't understand, suffer. ये वही दर्द दिल है, ये वही दर्द दिल है जो उनको पाता है. कबीर जी says, दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई. ये वही दर्द दिल है जो उनको पाता है. भगवान भला करे उनका जो दिल दुखाता है. See how beautiful it is. Therefore, tragedy can become a yoga in our life if any tragic incidents of our life changes the direction of the journey of our life. Now we are going dogwards. See, dogwards means loving the dog more than anybody. Dogwards. And when we are able to change the direction, not dogwards, but Godwards. Words are the same. G-O-D-D-O-G. How you use it. And this happens only when something suddenly happens in our life, unexpected. And as if our tires have become flat. And then we think, oh God. See? One day, one young boy asked his mother, Mummy, God stays in bathroom? So the mother said, who told you? No, because every morning when Dadaji goes to the bathroom and when the bathroom is closed, he tries to knock and somebody says, no, wait for some time, and he says, oh God, therefore I thought that God stays in the bathroom. So this God that we remember in our life, we simply say God. And then we start searching. See friends, it is here Bhagavad Gita tells us, very important message, that freedom cannot be for I. Freedom from I is the message of Bhagavad Gita. Unless you dissolve this I, who is this I? So when I say, I am old, here the meaning of I is body. When I say, I am handsome, here the meaning is I the body. When I say, I am a man, so here I means the body. When I say, I am hungry, I means the pranamaya kosha. When I say, I am miserable, I means the mind. When I say, I am a successful man, self-made man, like an amoeba born without parents. Self-made man. Then I means the ego. Not only that, we add some more. I had husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister, husband, wife, then mother-in-law, father-in-law, daughter-in-law, all laws together. So many of them. So inside we are not one. We are a crowd inside. And wherever there is a crowd, there cannot be peace. Think. So when we say I am miserable, excuse me, who are you who is miserable? See friends, it is here Bhagavad Gita opens our eyes. This is how Bhagavad Gita begins. Arjuna's question was this identity crisis. Katham Bhishma Maham Sankhe Dronam Cha Madhusudana Ishudhi Pratiyotsyami Pujaraha Madhusudana. Hey Madhusudan, hey Adhisudan, hey Bhagavan Krishna, how can I retaliate my grandfather? How can I retaliate my guru on this battlefield? Because Pujaraha, they are worthy of worship. How can I kill them? So what was his problem? His problem was he is fighting the war with his grandfather and his guru. But what is the truth? The truth is he was on the war front and he was fighting the war for a cause with the enemy, neither with the guru nor with the grandfather. So his problem was this identity crisis. Till such time, this I is not sorted out. So his problem was, I the grandson, how can I kill grandfather? It is a sin, it is right. I the disciple, how can I kill the Guru Dronacharya? That is also right. But first find out, on the battlefield, are you a disciple, are you a grandson, or you are a warrior? Who are you? See friends, all of us are disturbed and miserable only on account of this one error of identity crisis. And with this identity crisis we live throughout our life. And what is our life? Our life is whatever I want, that should happen. As if others are furniture or what. Do you know the philosophy of loving a pet? Why people love pets? I have a dog and my dog's name is Tommy. So my friend asked me, child, Swamiji, why did you name your dog Tommy? I said, it is the revenge on the Britishers. Because you know, they were ruling India, they used to say, the Indians and dogs not allowed inside the hotel. So now we take the revenge. Tommy. So I have trained my dog. Then whenever I come, he will immediately jump out of his skin, climb over me, do a whitewash, and I imagine it is love. Those who don't get the love from human beings, they try to satisfy from dogs. So this is how I was taking care of my dog and dog was taking care of me. Every day I come cheerfully, happily, dog climbs and does his job. Default settings. One day it so happened I was a total failure whole day. Morning I started from home. Somewhere the police stopped me for the speeding. I got a ticket and then again I went ahead and then somebody came and dashed my car. Then I went to the work. Everything was a mess. The whole day was a terrible, horrible day. And when I came home, I was so disgusted, frustrated and opened the door. The dog, default setting, he climbed. But now today I was different. So I pushed him outside, abused him. You used to care for me. And the dog, antenna down, and straight away went below the sofa set. And then I opened my bottle, liquid spirituality, and filled in the drum. And when the liquid spirituality level started growing up, then I went into Shambhavi Mudra. And in that condition, then I called Tommy. And then Tommy is ready. He has no other business. Again he comes out the antenna and starts licking and gets the taste of it. Try to do this with human beings. You cannot. We want only one-sided love which is convenient to us. See, friends, this is how everywhere, whenever we relate ourselves with the world, why we fail, why we become miserable in every kind of relation. See, husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister, one way or the other, one time or the other in our life, we have clashed. The basic error is this identity crisis. See? And this identity crisis is what? I have done so much for the world. Now be very attentive. First principle, Bhagavad Gita tells, whatever we do in this world does not need us. First principle. We have this funny notion. We bring up the children. What do we do? Every morning we get up and pump some air and then the child grows. No. Without parents, children don't grow, they do grow. But ahankara vimudhatma karta bhamiti manyate. But we have this arrogance, we are doing the things. And because of this we suffer. See, friends. You know, these liars, not liars, lawyers. My English is very good. You know what these liars do? Suppose I have committed some crime, then I will go to a liar and tell that I have committed this crime, you save me. So, he first of all takes a decision. My client is innocent. He has taken a decision, although he knows that I committed a crime. And thereafter he starts thinking, is it not? All of us do the same thing. First we decide, I am always right. And then we start thinking, how people are bad. See, friends. Therefore, whether we think and then arrive at a decision, or we decide and then start thinking, think about it. Normally, we first decide. Do you know that pen? I don't know, but it looks to be a cheat. So we have already decided, he is a cheat. And then start thinking. This is how the identity crisis comes. And to get out of this identity crisis is the first step on the spiritual path, what Bhagavad Gita tells us. Get out of this identity crisis. Now, how to get out of identity crisis? There is only one way. And the one way is, we all have to play many roles in life. Many roles we have to play. Sometimes we are husband, sometimes wife, sometimes brother, sometimes father, sometimes officer, sometimes driver, sometimes a voter. So many roles we have to play. What is required is, we have to play every role perfectly well. See? But when the identity crisis happens, the roles get mixed up. I have a friend, a brigadier, he is retired. And I went to his house, his wife was there, and he was yet to come from the office. So, when he came, I got up and said, "Sir, welcome home." So when I got up, his wife was sitting next to me. She said, "Swamiji, you don't have to get up. He is now at home." When he is on the military command and dress, everybody gets up. "Sir, sir." But when he comes home, everything is gone. And there he starts living like a cat.
one day I did a mistake. I had something like that, heat. I came home and opened the door and said something to my wife, and she told me, "Brigadier, out of the house." Inside the house, poor husband, okay? And from that day onwards, I understood my position in life. Friends, remember what role we are playing at a given time. And whatever role we play, be attentive. Play the role happily, cheerfully, fully, and not hard-heartedly, wholeheartedly. See? When you are listening, listen wholeheartedly. Don't listen with a hole in the heart. When you are talking, talk wholeheartedly. Not like that, I don't know what I will do. Nothing like that. This is one of the highest spiritual practice. Try this. Anything that you do, get involved 100%. Anything you do. Then you will understand the meaning of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. See? So, first, whatever we do in this world doesn't need us, it is our need. So if we are doing because of our need, we should be our best. And whenever you do anything your best, you will enjoy that. You will not suffer. See? One girl got married. A Gujarati girl got married to a Punjabi family. And Gujarati chapatis, they are like papad. And Gujarati puris, they are like the buttons of the shirt. And when she got married to a Punjabi parathas are solid. Then you really enjoy eating food. Gujarati chapatis, you finish 25 and you don't know
She can try a cookie.
And this girl got so disgusted when she went to the Punjabi family, because every day she has to prepare lot of atta and chapati and again, and she used to get disgusted, every day frustrated. Oh God, why did you get me in this house? Whole life I am preparing chapati. In that house, everybody was suffering from constipation. When the cook does not cook happily, all those people in the house, they suffer from perpetual constipation. If you have to cook happily, not disgusting. It is such a simple thing in life. See, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, when he spoke to Arjuna, Arjuna was crying. He was telling, Gandhi mantram sate hastat tvakchaiva paridayate nacha shaknomyavastatum brahmati vachame manaha nimittani javashyami viparitani keshava. He was crying, and to that crying Arjuna, Bhagavan did not talk in the same tone. Okay, beta. No, Arjuna was given one heart. Klaivyammas magamapartha nahi tattvai upapadyate kshudram hridaya daubalyam tyatvotishta parantapa. Hey Arjun, don't yield to importance. You are a man, not important. Imagine, on the battlefield, a commander is addressed as important. We have no business to cry in this life. That is the creed of Bhagavan Krishna. And when he said that time he was not bitter, he was smiling. Prahasan iva Bharata. Never the smile on his face was ever erased. See, one man asked me this question. You are all the time telling Bhagavan Krishna, what kind of Bhagavan he is? I said, what happened? I can accept Ram as Bhagavan, but not Krishna. I said, okay, never mind. But why you call? I said, what is your objection? He said, my objection is, he married 16,108. How he can be God? I asked him, are you married? He said, unfortunately, yes. Then I asked him, how many wives you have got? One. Okay. Could you make her happy? Swamiji, it is impossible. And do you know, 16,108 wives were happy with Bhagavan Krishna. The one who could make so many wives happy, he has to be Bhagavan. He cannot be man. How to deal with the given situation? See? It is possible only if you are at peace with us. So when we thus function in this world without destroying our own peace of mind, then to such a student, in the 7th chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Arjun, now you are little qualified. You have come out of KG1, KG2. Now you have entered the middle school. See friends, don't get lost in karma, karma, karma. This is KG1, KG2, KG3. Kilogram 1, kilogram 2, kilogram 3. That is not all in life. Because as long as you are doing karma, you will be caught up in the law of karma. We have to get out of it. Then how to get out of it? Be attentive. What is the definition of karma? Action plus authentication is called as deed in the this legal language. In Sanskrit we will say kriya plus kartrutvaviman is equal to karma. Action plus a sense of doership is equal to karma. For example, when I take food, sometimes I just call anybody standing nearby and feed from my plate. Don't know why, it happens sometimes. So one day there was one lady standing, and you won't know my experience. They will give me first food to eat. Swami, you take first. And all those ammas will be standing around. And when I am taking food, I take the chapati and dip it everywhere. And when I am going to eat, everybody's mouth becomes You can imagine what must be going inside. So when I saw one mouth was wide open, so I said, Mama, come. Otherwise, najar lag jayegi. And then I gave her to eat that chapati, rice, everything mixed up and gave her. She ate once, twice, thrice. After that, then I started eating. When my food, everything was over, she came. Swami, what will happen now? I said, what happened? Today is Ekadashi. So what? You gave me food to eat. So what? No, what will happen? No, nothing. You'll go to hell. What about you? I said, I will not go. Why? Because I don't believe in Ekadashi. Then I said, look here. Now, principle you understand. I have taken food. Eating is an action. Plus, I have eaten food. The doership is added. Action plus doership is equal to karma. We get karma phala. Now, after you have taken food, it has gone inside. After the food goes inside, do we say, I am digesting, don't disturb? No. And therefore, when you have got constipation after taking food, is it a sin? And if you have got dysentery, is it a merit? No. Because action, when not associated with doership, neither the sin nor the merit is produced. So if you want to get freedom from karma, what is required is erase, delete, reject the sins of doership. See friends, this is what Bhagavad Gita says. See, ma karma phala hetu ma te sangahastu akarmani. Karma phala hetu means do not be the creator of karma phala. See friends, and it is for this technique Bhagavad Gita inaugurates in the 7th chapter a different vision. See friends, as is the vision, so is the interaction. As is the interaction, experience, so is the quality of life. The vision decides everything. See, for example, once there was one young boy and he was on his motorcycle and there was one lady going ahead of him. I was in a car, traffic jam, so waiting in the car. And the youngster came on his Honda, and that one young looking lady was going ahead. From the back side, you don't know who is who. So he went with a view to tease her and went and stood in front of her. Hi, darling. He wanted to say that hi, and that darling happened to be 75 not out. And the moment he saw her and she said, Beta, what do you want? Will he continue teasing her? See, first of all, vision was, she's a young girl, I will have fun. And when he saw the reality, he became a fun. In the same manner, when you look at this world as an object of indulgence, you will become extrovert. You will become too much involved, enjoyment. But when you look at the same world as nothing but the manifestation of the divine, your vision will undergo metamorphosis. You won't have the same attitude towards the world. Before the dawn of wisdom, what we were looking at this world, the world is made for my enjoyment. It is here in the 7th chapter, Bhagavan gives us a technique. My friend, change your vision, change your vision. This is what is called as 7th chapter as Jnana Vijnana Yoga. And what is the change? Rasohamapsu kaunteya prabhasmi shashisudhayoho pranamaha sarvavedeshu shabdakhe paurushandrushu punyo gandha prathivyancha tejaschasmi vibhavasam jivanam sarvabhuteshu tapaschasmi tapasvishu. He gives 15 different examples. See? And when you start looking at the world with this wisdom eye, your perception will differ. See? Like see, understanding of this eye of wisdom. Once I was not well and admitted in the hospital. There was something wrong with my stomach. So they used to give me only barley water and some boiled little bit liquid kind of tasteless things. And I enjoy food. I am born only to eat. So that rubbish food when was given to me, I used to feel so disgusted. And my co-patient who was in the same room, he was given very nice food. And he was fed up of eating good food because he had an accident, so he could not move. Therefore, he was given that food. And I was in stomach trouble, therefore rubbish food. So he was fed up of eating that heavy, rich food. One day he said, I don't want to eat. I said, look here. Annam brahmeti vyajana annadeva kalvimani bhutani jayante. Don't reject food. Food is God. Okay? If you don't want to eat, I will eat. And I ate that heavy, rich food. And after I ate, all my readings were upside down. And immediately emergency, the doctor came, nurses came, and they put some tube and washed out and everything. And the doctor started scolding the nurses, and who is responsible? If he had died, you would have been caught like that. When I saw it was really serious, I said, Dr. Saab, don't scold anybody, I ate for myself. So if you want to scold me, don't tell anything. Then he said, you don't understand, I am not your enemy. You are having this problem. Your disease is Malina. I said, that's a good name, like a Lavina. Lavina is a good name. So whatever is happening in our life, Melina, this name is fun for me. For the doctor, it is a serious affair. In the same manner, when we understand or hear the world, this world, when you take this world means a place of indulgence and enjoyment, your perception will be different. But when you say world means manifestation of the divine, your interaction quality will differ. See, friends. Therefore, all the spiritual practice is change your vision. Change your vision. See, friends. And after having given this, then the teacher says, there is one way how to delete our sense of doership. Because sense of doership creates the karma. And because of the karma, we go to hell or heaven. And again we come back and again we do karma. How long are we going to play this stupid game? Therefore, we have to get out of it. So the first step is give up the sense of doership. Now we attend it. Initially, we are engaged in our worldly activities, and in those worldly activities, our I becomes strong and strong and strong. See? And longer the past, stronger the I. Because what is I? I is nothing but summation of the total past is equal to I. So a child of 5 years, his I is very small because only 5 years passed. And a person 98, long past. And therefore you see why the youngsters don't like to be with the old people. Because old people live only in the past. They can talk only about the past. And old people have no future. And youngsters, they have all the future. See the difference? And therefore, the gap becomes too wide. Therefore, friends, to remove this I, we have been living in our life. Yes, we have studied, we went to college and school and did business, started meeting people, earned money, everything we did very good. Then got married, produced children, got them married. Enough now, enough. How long will you continue with this? Withdraw. See, friends, we have to draw a line thus far, not further. This is what is called as Vanaprasthashram in Hindu Sanskrit. Vanaprasthashram is prepare now to leave before somebody tells you, Jane ka kya lenge? Before somebody has to tell you, will you please get out? Before that, learn to leave this world. And don't live in frustration. Then find out something higher in life. Be attentive. Something higher in life we can find out when we read, study the life stories of great masters. See, this principle I learned from one child. Children are the real gurus. You know, all my gurus are children. Elderly people don't have questions. They have got objections and complaints. And children have real genius questions. So in one small group I was talking in some school, and those days I was new in my profession, so I didn't know much. Now I am professional. So I was talking to the children the story of Dhruva, how he was standing on one leg and doing the japa, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and how Bhagavan appeared before him, and then Prahlad-ji, and then Bhagavan Krishna, how he was God with his small finger, left hand small finger, he could lift the mountain Govardhan like that. I was telling you the story. One child, he said, Swamiji, yes, I don't believe in anything you told me. I said, why? First, Dhruva, he was standing on one leg and doing prarthana. I can't stand on 2 legs for 2 seconds. Second thing, Prahlad, his father was torturing him. I can't believe fathers are not like that. It may be abnormal father, my dad is good. So Prahlad sorted out. Then Bhagavan Krishna, he lifted the mountain with his small finger. He said, when the small finger goes up, I go to bathroom. How genius! You tell me something which is possible. That day I discovered this principle. Reading the stories of gods can never motivate you for something higher. Something can really motivate you on a higher mission of your life is the life stories of great masters who lived in our culture, not one or two, but in thousands and millions. Read, go to internet, Google, you will get many Mahatmas there. Read their life stories. Then you will come to know that they were like you and me. During their time also, there were political problems, there were economic crunches, there were natural calamities, everything was the same. And yet, out of an ordinary, a giant can be born. And this will be possible only when you break the barrier of your small little existence. I, my wife, my children, my property, how long? Enough is enough. See, we don't want to leave that wretched place. Get out of it. See? And for that, what is required is change this vision. And the vision is a very simple vision. Start practicing this. Living at a zero complaint level, no complaint about everything. मय्येव मनः मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवशिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in 12th chapter. Now start focusing your mind on something higher in life. Tulsidas ji says in Ramcharitmanas, Kami hi nari piyari jimi lobi priya jimidam. In the same manner, for a greedy person, money is everything. In the same manner, O Lord, let Lord be everything for me in my life. Enough is enough. And when this approach we take, in the 7th chapter, Bhagavan says, Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukrutino arjuna arto jidnyasu artharti jnani cha varadarshana. 4 types of good people follow the spiritual path. 4 types. Artha, those who have suffered because of something. They divert the direction of their life. See? Then Jidnyasu, those who want to know something more than this simple word, enough is enough. The same thing, you get up in the morning and brush and then take food and then breakfast and then go to the... How don't you get bored? Every day same things, why tamaku, why chuna? There's something much more in life. Look outside. See friends. Then artharthi, make life meaningful. There are 3 words I will tell you. What is the meaning of path of devotion according to Bhagavad Gita? One is passion. Second is dispassion. And third is compassion. Live with some higher objective, passionately. There was one child, I really appreciate that child. He one day asked me, Swamiji, I read in somebody's life that Mahatma, he has written 13 crore times Ram Nam Japa. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. And as a result of this, he had the vision of Hanumanji, and then Hanumanji took him to Bhagavan Rama to get the darshan. I also want to do that. But you know, writing so many times, I just can't do it. I said, then can I do one thing? I said, what is that? I will feed that name to my computer and click. I don't have to do. It is something like, you know, sending SMS to God. Instead of saying, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri, Jai Shri, Jai Shri, Jai Shri, Jai Shri, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri. So once you have that attitude that I have to get something higher in life, then life becomes meaningful. See, friends. And when something higher is sought in life, lower automatically drops. Don't struggle for dispassion. Dispassion will follow you if you want something higher in life. See, one example I'll give you. This happened in Ahmedabad, India. In RK Mission Center, I had one lecture there. In open ground, huge stage and so many people sitting. And after my lecture was over, when I was coming down from the stage, one youngster came, must be in his mid-20s or late 20s, with the helmet like a baby in his hand. He said, Swamiji, I have got a question. I said, keep with you, let me come down. I came. He said, what is wrong if I run after girls? I said, nothing wrong. Run. There is nothing wrong. I said, no, do you want company? I can join with you. There is nothing wrong to run after girls. I said, no, who told you? You are young. You have to run after girls. Please run. Do you want some more advice? I can give you. He got so confused. He said, there is nothing wrong if I run after girls. I said, no, Baba, run. See? And then I said, look here, my dear friend, this is not your question. Your question is different. You don't know what is your question. I don't know, you are confusing me. I said, yes, that is my name. Because I am a management specialist. You know the principle of management? Either convince or confuse. I do the second one. So, I said, look here, this is not your question. Your question is, Swamiji, I want to study, I want to do this, I want to do that, but my mind is so fickle, it runs after the girls, and because of that I cannot do anything, and I am fed up of this thing. Please help me. Is this your question? Swamiji, you are correctly understood. This is my question. Then I told him, I said, look here. When the goal is high, lower things automatically drop. How simple it is. Take for example, these girls who are born as human beings, they want to walk like a cat on that ramp, catwalk. Born as human beings, but they are not happy with it. They want to walk like a cat. Now to walk on that ramp, how much sacrifice they have? They don't eat food. They calculate calories. All the time. And for us, eating is the only profession. See? That is why the word Mahatma, you know what is the meaning of Mahatma? Mahan asti udaram atma yasya sa Mahatma. The one who has got a huge belly is called as a Mahatma. Now those who want to walk that path on the ramp, they have to sacrifice automatically in the same manner. Those who have got some higher goal in life, lower things automatically drop. It cannot attract your mind. You know, it is like what? When the fruit becomes mature, ripened on the tree, it automatically drops away from the mother tree. See, friends, Artharthi, let us make some meaning to our life. See, in Kathopanishad, Nachiket says to his father, Sasyamiva martyaha pachyate sasyamiva jayate punaha. Like the grass, we are born. Like the grass, we perish. All of us know our parents. Some of us know our grandparents. Very few of us may know our great-grandparents. From the 4th generation onwards, not a single thought about anybody in our pedigree we ever think about. See, friends, the same is going to happen to you and me. But Gonyasti Sadrusho Maya, we start thinking, this is all our life. Go beyond, Artha. And then to find out the earth or the meaning to our life, then the teacher says, Jnani cha Bharatarshava. Now start studying Bhagavad Gita. See, friend, Bhagavad Gita kinchita dita, Ganga jaladava kadika pita, Sakrutapi namurani samarcha, Kriyate tasya yamena nacharcha, Bhaja Govindam. Spiritual life is really inaugurated when you start taking Bhagavad Gita as a text or study deeply. Not only chanting. See, chanting is required, but that is not all. And when we start studying something, our way of studying is what and how and when. We want to study scriptures like Bhagavad Gita when we don't remember anything. Bahu, did I take food? You have eaten 10 times since morning. Okay, I have forgotten. Then we want to remember Bhagavad Gita. When we can't hear anything properly, then we go to satsang. When we can't sit in one posture 3 seconds, then we want to do meditation. Therefore, study of Bhagavad Gita is not meant for those who are unfit for everything. This is normally the understanding. When we are unfit for everything, we are fit for spirituality. This happened in Allahabad many years before. That time I was very young. I was in somebody's house and they had a huge structure, their son, 6 plus, 4 plus, not studying, a gunda type. And when we were all sitting, I said, hey Mahatma ji, come and take food. You take. I said, okay, I have come for taking food. Then his mother felt very bad. He said, Swami, he is my son. I am fed up. He is good for nothing. He doesn't study. He doesn't go to school, college. He only eats the whole day and bullies everybody. And we are so fed up of him. He is good for nothing. Why don't you take him with you to your ashram? So I told, my mother also said me like that only. See friends, study of Gita means try to do this. That is called as real devotion to Bhagavad Gita. Not keeping that Bhagavad Gita and at a distance, lest the knowledge may leak to you. Keep at a distance and then tie it down with a rope and then keep a paper with apple on the top of it and you read Bhagavad Gita. See, every day read one chapter of Gita without understanding. Simply chant. Dhritarashtravacha dharma kshetre kuru kshetre samavekaya yutsavaha mamaka pandavaschaiva kimakurvata sanjaya sanjaya uvacha drushtva pandavanikam yudam duryodhanastada. Start. First chapter, first day. Second day, second chapter. Third day, third chapter. 18th day, 18th chapter. 19th day, again first chapter. Make it a rule. Your lethargy will go away. And there are some people who have stammering as one of the problems. I will tell you one of my experiments. This happened in a Gujarati family in Ahmedabad, probably, yes, a Patel family. One of my friends, he said, Swamiji, please come to our house. You have never come. I said, okay, I went to their house. He said, this is my sister-in-law Bhabi, she wants to talk to you something. I said, Mama, start. And instead of talking, she started crying. So I said, finish crying quickly, then talk. And then she became more and more crying. So my friend said to his sister-in-law, Bhabi, you go inside and talk to Swamiji. And then he said, Swamiji, the problem is, her son is in 10th standard, but he cannot talk properly. Like he does. And as a mother, naturally, she is very disturbed. So she doesn't know what to do. I said, call that boy here. He came. I said, down. And I took Bhagavad Gita. And at the end, there is Vishnu Sahasranam. So I told him, you repeat after me. I said, others get out. All way. I said, start. I started, Om Vishnave Namaha, Om Shakaraya Namaha. He started chanting slowly. I said, now, throughout your life, you have to chant the whole Vishnu Sahasranam Stotram once in a day, either morning or evening, any time, but not in the mind, loudly. And he started. Within a period of few months, he wrote me an email. Swamiji, I am 100% confident about everything. See the difference. Don't take Bhagavad Gita, Vishnu Sahasranam as James Hadley Chase books. They are divine. Give it a try. I am not telling out of my head. Therefore, when you start chanting Bhagavad Gita in Sanskrit, don't chant in Gujarati, chant in Sanskrit. And slowly you will see your pronunciation will be perfect, your words will carry meaning, you will have disciplined thinking, you will never get confused, you will be at peace with yourself, and your vision will be completely wide open to perceive the things as they are. This doesn't happen as an accident. Give it a try. So read every day one chapter of Gita, chant, and then after that is done, then take the first verse, read whatever commentary you want to read. If you are Hindi readers, you can read Gita Praise, Ram Sukhdaji Maharaj's commentary. It's very good. It's good for Grahasthas. Don't read anything which gives you too much of logic. Logic will destroy you. Love only can construct us. Logic is always destroying, it doesn't construct. See, people, husband and wife, they are never together logically. They are together because of love. Logically, they will fall apart. See, friends. In this manner, read one slok, then read the commentary on that. After that you have done, then close the book, then write the original shloka in Sanskrit. Dhritarashtra, Dhru, this way or Dhoi, this way, start writing. Copy it. And as you proceed, every day, one verse, in 700 days, you will have your complete commentary ready on Bhagavad Gita. But for God's sake, don't publish it. Because you will come to know it is all rubbish. At least you will have broken the barrier that I can't do it, you can. See? In this manner, when you just find out some meaning to your life, then you will slowly start opening up. See? And when you open up, you will see that there are no problems in this world to be solved because all the problems are centered around this identity crisis about I. Get this point across, very important. This is what Bhagavad Gita does, helps us to get out of this virus called as I. See? This virus has no existence. It only appears. And therefore, Chaturvidha Vajantema, 4 types of good people who follow the path are Bhakta, Jigyasu, Arthati and Jnani. And when you thus take up to the study of Gita, most of your problems you will see they are answered in Bhagavad Gita. See, Bhagavad Gita is not meant for those who are on the deathbed. Bhagavad Gita was not addressed to Pitamaha Bhishma, where he was lying on the arrow beds. Pitamaha Bhishma was not addressed Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita was addressed to Arjuna, who had a bow and an arrow in his hand. Bhagavad Gita is meant for living, not for dying. If you want to die, study Bhagavad and die. But if you want to live, then live this way. See? Once, I was talking to a young group of students, and after my lecture I said, now questions only from the students, no old people should ask questions. Yet one old man got up, Swami, I got a question. I said, no answer, please sit down. He got very angry. And after everything was over, I said, sorry, I did not reply your question because it was a wrongly placed question. What was my question? How do you know? I said, your question was, what happens after death? Oh, how do you know? I said, from your face. Bhagavad Gita is not for dying, it is for living. Give it a try, you will succeed. I have no doubt.